London's Heathrow Airport has lost its claim of being Europe's busiest airport as the pandemic slashes UK demand for air travel. Around 19 million passengers passed through Heathrow in the first 9 months of the year, while Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris had around 300,000 more. Heathrow's CEO has blamed the British government for being slow to adopt passenger testing, which is available at airports in Paris, Frankfurt and Amsterdam. Well, for more on this, let's speak to our business analyst, Guy Schoen, who joins me now from London. Guy, good evening to you. Why has London Heathrow been knocked off the top spot?
Well, Oliver, part of the story here, a big part of the story, in fact, is obviously the catastrophic slump in demand caused by the pandemic. Passenger numbers for 2020 so far 69% lower than last year at Heathrow. As you said there, just 19 million travellers this year versus 61 million back in 2019. But Amsterdam, Frankfurt, in fact, all major European cities are wrestling with the very same massive problem at the moment. And if you look at Paris Charles de Gaulle, Europe's new busiest airport, well, they themselves have seen a similar drop in numbers to Heathrow, just a 2% difference in percentage terms between the slump in demand that both airports are dealing with. Now, as you mentioned there, one area of difference, one key area of difference that the Heathrow bosses themselves are highlighting today is this criticism that Britain has been far too slow to roll out support for testing. Now, the UK Transport Secretary has said he wants post-arrivals testing to be up and running by the 1st of December. But Heathrow bosses are warning the government that, frankly, this may be far too late. They're frustrated with the UK government, and they're warning that any further delays may be too late to save people's jobs.
But Guy, the whole travel industry has been affected by COVID. So what does this say about the UK's airline sector in particular?
Oliver, there is tension and clear frustration between UK aviation brands and the UK government at the moment. We've spoken before, haven't we, about the struggles that the major airlines are having with the pandemic, the obvious commercial tensions that all of them are under across Europe and not least in the UK. Now, the commercial realities, if you look at the detail, are actually pretty frightening. Heathrow Airport, for example, is losing over €5 million every single day. And so they're understandably making demands of the UK government. They've already planned to cut 500 jobs. And so these demands are now really intensifying. They're asking for specific things like more support with testing. They're also asking for diplomacy to be sped up, for the UK government to talk to the US and agree new initiatives like pilot air bridges, which will make the whole process of running an airport more efficient. And they're also looking for wider, more general things like, frankly, a plan, a proper flight path out of all this stalemate, and something really for the industry to feel confident about again.
Certainly turbulent times ahead. Guy Schoen joining us there from London. Thank you very much indeed.